Let's go down to the garden. There's a lot of junk down here, but it's just because I've been working and a lot of my tools and stuff are there. But I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm pretty excited to show y'all, and I'm super ready for it to be over with. It's been raining, but I've been out here digging in the dirt, trying to get this stuff done. It's my little makeshift gate until I get my actual gate up. Some bricks I've been using when I had flower beds on my other garden. So this is what I've been doing today. I've dug these 3 beds. They look really good. Y'all can see it. This is the other bed that's going to be here, and then that's the walkway. These are 3-foot wide beds with a 2-foot walkway. I'm going to try to go to no-till. I don't have anything planted in this bed, but I do have some onions. There's like 3 different varieties of onions, and I've gotten radishes planted here, and it looks like I have one that's come up. Can you see that? That's awesome. But the biggest problem I'm having is keeping the stray cats out of my bed. I came out this morning, they had dug a little hole there right by that sprout, and they're always digging in this bed, but thankfully I have nothing planted there. It's going to be my lettuce. This whole bed right here is nothing but turnips. And then I did put some fencing up right here on this bed, and it's my carrots and beets. So I've got to get the rest of this fence down right here and all of this wood post. And these are going to be some raised containers. Brandon planted mint in this one last year. He loves growing mint, so we're going to fill those back up and do mint. This is a self-watering container that I got to fill up. Right now I just have my extra buckets pulling up these bricks that I had flower beds here, so these will all go and then I'll use them. But I still have all this that I've got to dig beds like that. But doesn't that look good, y'all? I can't wait until this whole part is like this. Wanted to show y'all something. This is where my corn's gonna be. And there's gonna be 3 rows of corn here, just like those beds over there. This year I did, y'all have to excuse my run. This thing has messed up and I've got to pull it. I know it looks awful, but they're fixing to get a bigger run. We tore down the old chicken coop that sit down there, and that's all the tin from it, and I'm putting a compost pile if you can see it. But this whole area right here is going to come here and back, and they're going to have a huge run. This is just temporary, so, and then their chicken coop is going to be moved up, and then we're going to finish fencing this completely down. But, you know, a little bit at a time. But this right here and that back there is my potato beds. This year I'm trying a new experiment with the Ruth Stout method. So all I did was kind of dig up the ground and put the seed potatoes in it, and then covered them with hay. So hopefully I'll get some good potatoes this year. I don't know. But do y'all see this beautiful tree? This is a nectarine tree. I've had this tree for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and I have never gotten one fruit. Look how beautiful the flowers are. I don't get any fruit because every year it blooms like this, and then we get a late freeze, and it completely wipes them out. So, but I do want to show y'all something. I got 2 of these trees the same day, planted them the same day, and its sister looks like this. I gotta go around and show y'all. A little makeshift gate. Show y'all this tree, its sister. It's beautiful though, I love it. Look at this, y'all. That tree right there was bought and planted the exact same day as this tree. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Last year when we had a late freeze, it did kill it back, and I chopped it off and it came back. But I mean, it has green growth, but no flowers, so I don't know. My garden is kind of a mess, but I will get it cleaned up and it will be done. I've still got to chop off these at the fence line. Like I said, we're getting there. But I wanted to show y'all how this looks. I mean, isn't that so good? It looks so good. This is going to be a squash, tomatoes, peppers, tomatoes, and then that it's going to be okra, and then I'm going to have an archway with beans growing up in front of the gate. And then there's going to be 5 or 6 beds down there just like this, and there's going to be more tomatoes, peppers, and then 2 or 3 beds of strawberries. So I don't know, what do y'all think? I think it's coming together. Can't wait till it's done. And I also do have DeWitt weed fabric that's going to be going on these, and I'm going to be burning holes and planting in there to cut down to the weeding. The reason I'm digging these beds is because I'm trying to go to a no-till method on these beds eventually. I know it's going to be a few years, but what I will do in the fall is I have red crimson clover that I will pull up the weed fabric, and then I will plant it and let the clover grow on it, and then I will chop and drop it and let it sit all winter, and then kind of not really till it, but turn it into the first inch of the soil and let it compost. And that way I'm just adding more and more nutrients to the soil every year to keep it really nice and good. Because every year on my raised beds, I have to buy bags of dirt, the humus and manure, and it's hundreds of dollars a year that I have to replenish dirt that has either been scratched out of the beds from the animals, or it has been sifted out of the sides of the beds. Eventually these beds are going to be replaced with metal beds, or if these work really good, I'm going to be doing the whole entire garden like that. I don't know, it's all one big experiment. So just wanted to kind of give y'all an update. See y'all in the next video. Thanks, bye.